Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2016 Jeep Compass. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle and then we'll go for a drive. Yeah, we'll just start there. Alright, Jeep Compass, it's like the baby Jeep. I think it's like the new Jeep Liberty, maybe smaller than the Jeep Liberty. Just seats 5. Pretty decent body condition. I mean, you've got some scratches and stuff here and there, but I don't really see, major rust or anything on this side. Tires are probably about 40% in the rear. And probably about 30% in the front. There is a little bit of body something going on right here, just a little bit of rust and stuff. It's early enough that you could catch that and repair that before it breaks through. Inside, we have the it's like the leather trimmed stuff. I am going to pop the hood because Chryslers are notorious for you got to get that battery good and charged before you take the jump pack off. I am going to replace that battery when I get back from the video, but interior is pretty decent, in decent condition. No major rips or tears or anything like that. On the back, again, it looks pretty good. I think I remember this rear hatch. You can kind of see that these hydraulics are shot, so it doesn't hold up by itself. It opens just fine, and it'll close if I let it. But these hydraulics are, probably $20 on Amazon. Not really a budget killer, but they just need, if you want the hood to hold up by itself, that's what that is. So this side, still pretty decent looking. You do have a little bit more rust on the rear wheel well, but that tire is considerably better. Probably 50-60% on that one. So I don't know if that was a spare or what it was, but otherwise it's not bad looking. Just like minor little body things that you can either leave or you can get taken care of, before they get worse. Either way. All right, I'm gonna pop this hood. Well, and since I'm gonna have the hood open, I'll show you the hood. Ugh. And this hood is really heavy. It's not a fiberglass hood. It's an all metal hood. Okay. See, it's not really an old battery, but it's just not really a great battery. So I'm going to put another one in it, and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, Chryslers are one of those that, and I don't know why it is, but it takes a little bit for the alternator to kick in, and so you just have to let it sit for a little bit on the jump pack before you can take it off. So since I have that started, I'll let you see the motor. And the cool thing about this motor that I noticed when I was under here jumping it is it looks like the coils have been done. Those are not factory coils. That's Blue Streak, whatever that is. So it means it was maintained. Most of the time when you do coils, you also do spark plugs. So it looks pretty decent under here. The oil it's not going to do any good to check level right now, but it's got a good color to it still. Like level doesn't matter because it's running, but it's still got a good color to it, so it was maintained well. So that's always a good thing when you're looking really at any vehicle. So while we're waiting kind of for that, we will get in here and check all the other stuff that I know. I know that the driver's window does not go down. If I push the button, you can hear it. The motor is working, but the regulator is off. And so they have it kind of jacked up so that it doesn't go anywhere. So it's easiest to just replace the whole motor regulator combo, and it's usually like $25 or something on like a Rock Auto type site. So driver's window doesn't go down effectively. Rear driver's window, it does. Rear passenger window also does, and the passenger window it goes down. I like to keep a window down when I'm outside of the car just in case, you know, whatever. We will get the radio on, and this is a Chrysler radio, so we'll see if it works. A lot of them are funny. Oh, well, hey, Chrysler radio works. That's a winner in my book. A lot of times these, the radio part doesn't work, but the satellite does, and it's just a normal Chrysler thing. If you find one that works, keep it. Okay, we'll check our heat. It's not really a good day to check heat because it's very, very hot. Well, it's not very hot out today, but it feels hot. I'm gonna put us back on that radio station. But we'll check heat. Let's see, we gotta put it on, let's see. This, not on defrost, put it on here. We've got heated seats. The lights come on, so I assume that they work. I'll check mine as we're going. Heat works. We will try and do air and see what happens. And this also has the auto stick feature, so you've got your normal driving, and then if you wanted to, it's not exactly a stick, but it kind of acts like one. So you can kind of do your own shifting if you want to. One thing I do know, and I'll show you kind of as we're going, but it pulls to the right a little bit, and we got it in the shop to take a look at it, and I think that it needs a wheel bearing on the passenger side, and then the driver's side one is not far behind, and so we have the wheel bearings here in the car. They come with the car, and if we get a chance to get them done, they're a little bit more labor intensive because they're press-in ones, and so we have not had a chance to get them done because the shop is fairly clogged up. But we've got air conditioning on. I would say that it blows cool but not cold. So I'm going to say it probably this summer needs a charge, would be my guess. Okay, that's it. We're going to give this a shot, I think. We're going to turn off our AC and stuff. I'm going to turn off our radio just so it doesn't draw any more power than it needs to, just for our video. So again, I'm going to change the battery just for right now. Oh, we didn't do, let's see, where is, I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if I can even see it. 190,862 miles on here. There is a check engine light on, but I don't think it's actually going to stay on. I think it's because of the battery. But I will run in, since I'm here, I'll run in and just grab my code reader, and we will double check and make sure that it does in fact go off. So, I'm gonna pause you for just a second. All right, unpause. And got our code reader plugged in. I'm gonna pull it up and see what it does. Because I think before I had to jump it, the light was not on because I went to check to see if I needed my code reader for this video, and it says 0 codes on there. And so I think it's just because, I'm guessing it's just because of the battery. Let's see, 420. That's an exhaust code. So I don't really feel like the exhaust is louder than it should be, but it just means the emissions are a little bit, they're not perfect, and so they wouldn't pass a Missouri inspection for where they do emission stuff. But everyone else, it doesn't really matter. So that's what that is, just so you have that. And that very well might go off as we're driving. So we're going to give this a shot and see what happens. Sometimes this, takes 30 seconds, and sometimes, you got to be on the battery for like 5 minutes, and you really never know. But it's a dumb Chrysler flaw. And so, in case you could not figure that out, this is going to be a little bit longer video because of just having to do that. So here we go. But it's also going to be a little bit more informative because you get to see under the hood, and you kind of get to see a little bit of the background of the things I do when I'm not on video. Those are the things that I usually do before the video. So put it in drive, and my seatbelt light's on, but we just know that works. Okay. And so you hear the motor sounds good. It's really quiet. And I know that exhaust leak code is on there, but I really don't hear an exhaust leak at all. And I think this is just going to be a little 4-cylinder baby car. So it's not going to be something that you really want to like pull your boat with or anything. It's just, it's going to be more for fuel efficiency, you know, a small family type thing. So you probably can't see it because I'm holding the wheel, but it does pull, like I said, to the right. It's not like, maybe when we get up here on the straightaway, I will let go of the wheel and kind of show you the extent to which it pulls. It's not such that I have to, you know, like hold the wheel with all my might, but it is just something that I have to be aware of. Oh, seatbelt light, yes, I know. I can't put on my seatbelt while I'm holding the steering wheel. You can see I'm gonna let go of the steering wheel, and you can see how it drifts right there. So it does pull to the right. It's something that you have to hold on to the steering wheel, which just keeps you in check, makes it so you can't text and drive, you know, stuff like that. So we'll do our windshield wipers. Those are windshield wipers. They work. The wipers, maybe that's the rear windshield wiper. It works. The wipers themselves might leave a little bit. No, I think it caught it that time. Okay, so the wipers work. Radio. Oh, now I got to turn off the rear one. Dang it. Okay. Get up here and we'll check our cruise. Let's see. Cruise on and set. Let's see. I think I'm set. I don't see anything that says I'm not, but I'm not. Looks like I'm going at about 50 miles an hour, and it's set. Just says cruise on, so I'm assuming that that works just fine. We've got our left turn signal, our right turn signal. Those both work. Let's see, we've got our turn signals, cruise. Oh, there goes the jump pack. Okay, cruise, turn signals, windshield wipers, air conditioning, heat. So overall, I think this is a good running vehicle. I don't think it might be 4-wheel drive. You'll have to check the website. Sorry, guys. If it's 4-wheel drive, it's one of the automatic 4-wheel drive ones, not the ones that can be 2-wheel drive. It would be an automatic one. So you don't. It's just in 4-wheel drive all the time. So for the most part, you have a window that you need a regulator motor for, and I will put the battery in it, so that should be done. And I think that's really it. Everything else seemed to work. So if you guys have any questions, my cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.